Hello everybody, my name is Jaydalyn, and during this whole quarantine, we're just trying to find something to do to pass time. And if you're anything like me, you love to cook. So today I am going to show you my homemade salsa and nachos recipe. Alright, so first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. I've already done that just so it's all ready for your nachos. And over here, I've created a salsa recipe on a whiteboard just for a visual. And I've cut all of my ingredients already to save us time. I'll show you individually. We have a quarter of chopped red onion. We have 1 clove of garlic, half a cup of cilantro, and roughly a quarter of a chopped pepper. I personally like orange. You can choose whatever color you'd like. And in here I have a full can of diced tomatoes, as well as a fresh tomato, about half of it diced. And of course we can't forget our lime juice. And for seasoning, personally I like a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and then of course just the salt and pepper. And what we're gonna do with these ingredients are put it in the blender and blend. Okay, so we're gonna blend all of these ingredients. What I usually do is put the tomatoes in first, just so that's all done. Just, make a mess while you're at it, because I always seem to make a mess when I cook. So we're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Make sure you wash your hands before, of course. I'm gonna put all these in. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, as long as most of it gets in. Alright, and then of course, we're gonna add the seasoning. Alright, and we're just gonna add like a splash of lime juice, just enough so you can taste it. Okay, and with that, we're gonna blend it. You can come a little closer to see. What I do is just blend it just a little bit. Oh, I guess first you have to plug it in. That'll be smart. Okay, so we're just gonna blend it just a little bit. Just so it's all like blended up. I'm gonna take it and just put it in whatever bowl, just on the side. Alright, and in the end, your salsa should look something like this. I personally like it a little thicker, so I didn't blend it that much, but it's all up to you on how thick you want your salsa. Alright, so now that the salsa is done, we'll just put that on the side, and we'll work on our nachos. So I already cut all my ingredients like I did with my salsa. What I use is all 3 colors of the peppers. It honestly does not matter. That's all up to you. I put green onion, some tomatoes. You cannot forget about the cheese. And over here, I just have some hamburgers simmering, so it's just hot. And I personally use styled restaurant chips. I just think that's like the best for the nachos. And it should look something. I already have a little batch made. It's all done, look at that. Should look like something like this. All nice and cooked. You gotta melt that cheese. If you're anything like me, you like extra cheese, as you can see. And yeah, now we're gonna try it with the salsa. Alright, so I just put the salsa just in a small bowl so it's easier to dip. I just got the rest of my salsa here. The salsa usually lasts around, I'd say a week in the fridge. You just gotta be careful and watch it. So we're gonna, once our nachos are cooled, we're gonna take one and we'll try it out. Usually I just make this salsa whenever I make nachos. You can also just make it with chips. It goes great with tacos, so Mexican tacos if you wanna do that. Fajitas, it goes well with everything, but usually I just do nachos. I like the homemade salsa rather than the canned. That's just my opinion, but let's try it out. It's my favorite by far. Okay, and that concludes my homemade salsa recipe. I did it with my nachos. You can do it, like I said, with other stuff such as guac, just regular chips, Mexican tacos, anything else. It works. Just to let you guys know, the prep time is roughly 25 minutes. It'll go quicker if you have someone to help you, like do all the chopping and everything. I personally did not, so I just did it myself. It took me roughly 20 minutes. The chopping the ingredients is 15 minutes, I'd say. And the oven, just put it in for 5 minutes for the nachos and it is done. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and stay safe.